Tar spot is a foliar disease of corn. It was first identified here in Indiana and Illinois in 2015. In 2018, we had the perfect weather conditions that caused the disease to really ramp up. And since then, it's continued to spread. The environmental conditions this spring are going to dictate how severe the disease will be in that field this season.
Historically, the tar spot disease has been affecting later growth stages. Worst case scenario, tar spot impacts on yield can be anywhere from 50 to 60, even 80, 90 bushel losses have been reported. Obviously, the earlier the disease infects and the greater severity, the higher the likelihood of tremendous yield loss, such as those situations. But certainly, even in an average situation, a 30 to 40 bushel yield hit is certainly possible with tar spot infection. One thing to be really cognizant of is that tar spot has a really long latent period. So it really is difficult to do a scout and wait and see approach and just base it all on scouting, because by the time you see that lesion, that disease has already been running rampant through the plant for 14 to 21 days, and it can be really difficult to control it at that time. So if we can track those environmental conditions, instead of relying solely on scouting, we can make our management decisions based on how conducive the environment is to the tar spot development.
A 75-degree day and humid, and then cooling off at night with some good overnight moisture. That's really a perfect storm for tar spot. So we really look for those weather patterns, and then kind of the right growth stage of corn, anywhere from V11 corn, V12 corn, all the way through R3, R4.
Although tar spot is really front of mind for growers after the last couple of years, it's really important that we all consider the diseases we're going to have every year, like gray leaf spot or northern corn leaf blight, or to the south, southern rust, and really pay attention to hybrids and fungicides that are going to be effective on those diseases.
I think on each farm, you need to understand what your diseases of risk are. The good thing is most of these diseases can be controlled by the same products. So you can pick products that maybe are also controlling gray leaf spot if that's a problem on your farm. And then if tar spot's a concern, probably the same products will help manage both diseases.
We're really recommending Miravis Neo because of its efficacy on tar spot, and then also its ability to control a wide spectrum of the other diseases we face.
I think farmers see a great deal of quality and performance out of their fungicides they use. A lot of times your plant is a lot healthier, lives longer, can produce a better test weight, produce better yield, can stand a lot better, can fend off against other diseases and other pests. There's a lot more benefit out of a fungicide than just overall disease suppression, prevention.